Guys and girls, Hot Rod Rodney 25 doing another update video on what I've been working on. This is Major Changes Part 2. This is what I've got done so far. I got the cardboard in, and that's of course my measurements, which I'll be cutting after I do this video. Some foam board to put in here as walls. I'm not really going to be too concerned on rocks now on this side, because I'm close to the bumpers and so forth. But over here with this scrap piece, I'll show you somewhat what's going to happen as soon as I get this spacer here cut right there. I'll be cutting the foam board at 3 inches, which will be from here to here, like that, and it'll go in there and at an angle on this side, and then it'll be like, if I'm reaching like that, sort of an angle because of the bumper, and it'll go on back, which I do not have the measurement of yet. But there's a tunnel, there's the small mountain, there's the track and the crossover bridge, the bridge that I built out of a mending plate I got at Lowe's, metal mending plate, and piece of scrap wood, which is like, I don't know if you really want to call it a piece of trim. It's just like a 1 inch by something piece of wood that we had laying around here, or we bought for something and never used. It was just laying here, leaning against the door or the wall or somewhere, and I got tired of looking at it, and I cut it and made sides. And if I can get a view, you can see what you're probably going to see is dots, but they're screw heads, and that piece of wood is holding that re-railer down that I specially made a drilled hole in the middle to be low enough for the train couplers and so forth for when the bridge was actually going to go up here on the passenger level. And I decided to use that double track bridge instead up here on this upper level, and didn't really know what else I was going to use this for at the time. And I thought of it last night, putting the pieces of foam in as the supports, putting the bridge on top, cutting the mountain, folding it down. I put a block of wood back there, hot glued it to the plywood up against the wall, put a piece of foam on the piece of mountain that's already decorated. That's the reason I did it that way, because it was already decorated. I didn't have to worry about it. And put the piece of square foam underneath of it, glued it to the block, and made a support enough for the end of the track to just set in there. And I'll probably, of course, tie it down everywhere else. I was going to bring it out of here, as you can see. Now, if we put an air conditioner here and place the fan, the air conditioner will set back in the door further, And I thought about extending the track across here on a board, making a lift out section across our walk-in door, because this door we don't open too often for any reason unless we really have to. And yeah, I might make a lift out across the doorway, and I might take the track up to there and maybe run a trolley, or just put a tunnel in there and put a small train coming out of this tunnel or wherever, and make it look like it's just passing through over across the bridge and through the cut. And down here's this cut, the bottom cut. This will be what you'll see at the bottom train underneath the bridge. These was on a big piece of foam I found in our yard one day. It came from Lowe's. Somebody lost it, a construction person or somebody lost it off their truck. It ended up in our yard one day, and this piece was exactly like that, broke. So was this piece. I just went with them like they was, put them in here. I remembered I had them on the bigger piece, and I had cut them, especially for something in the future. And this is obviously the future. If I can get this set up long enough, you'll get the idea what this is going to somewhat look like. It's just going to look like they cut into the rock. Nothing over on that side, because this side will take, or that side will take place of taking it a little further out. Like I said, foam board up so far, and then I'm going to fill it with scrap pieces of foam and so forth. And then I'm going to wrap the board with plaster cloth the whole way around, so I can paint it, and any dips and wrinkles and all that will be probably the rock form in the wall. Other than that, it'll just be growth. It'll probably be painted gray, maybe some brown. I might drill little holes and put pieces of straw or something in, make it look like drain holes. As for the water that I had painted here in the Painted Mountain update video, it'll probably get covered up with ground cover or something, or unless there's another way where I'm going to have water coming through, which could possibly be right here. I may put water in front of the track. You never know. I may put water there in the back. I may paint that like a watercolor and make it look like there won't be no bridge, but maybe just in front of the track. And I'm going to have to end this video. Of course, the phone's always going dead when I do videos, but you'll get the idea. I think I might put water there and bring it out here and just have it come out to like a lake or part of the river. And back there, it won't be, but here it'll flow maybe keep that little spillway there where it washed out and bring it over possibly and leave this here. I don't know. Well, I'll worry about that later. That's just ideas. But that's about all for this video, folks. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications. Thumbs up, comment down below. Hot Rod Rodney 25 out until the next video, which will probably be Major Changes Part 3.